camera is way too high. That's better. Now we see Jacob. Hi, Jacob.
We'll show them me. Oh, hi, guys. Want to show them me real quick?
Shh. No, I want you to be quiet. Okay. Let's go. Shh. Jaden, stop, please. Okay. Good evening. Hello. If you don't know who I am, my name is Paula. That's Paula. And sorry, I'm like making sure I can see here. Okay. And my name is also Digital Granny. Why? Because I do stuff online and I actually help other people to learn that they can do this and to start doing the same thing that I do. I love what I do. I get to show up. I get to share this with other people. I'm excited. Excited to be here all the time because I love what I do. I love that I found something that works. Not only that it works, here's what I love. I love that I don't have to tell anybody, no, you can't do this, because I know that anybody can do this as a beginner without any experience, without any degree, any degree. Duh. Okay. So what do? I promote digital programs online. I don't ship. I don't talk to people. I don't chase people. And when I say I don't talk to people, I do not pick up a phone and call people. I'm not chasing people. I'm not sliding into DMs. I don't have to do any of that nonsense because we have an automated system. You get an automated system. What does that mean? Basically, it means you have like this place that people can purchase from you 24 hours around the clock. You do not have to pick up the phone and go, hello, can I take your order? We don't do that. You don't have to type in there, hey, I'm ready here. What would you like to order? We're not doing any of that. This is an automated system. This is a way to make money online. It's a way to work from home. It's a way to work from your phone. It is real. It is legit. It is changing people's lives daily, on the daily. I can't believe what I'm doing. I can't believe I make money this way. Do you understand what it's like to actually be able to, it's a completely different lifestyle, completely different way to live. When you can actually get like a larger sum of money than you're used to and be able to pay things off faster. Like it is amazing to me because I was struggling. I was the dasher. I was the one delivering the food. I've gone from that to actually working from home, being a stay-at-home mom, homeschooling my children. And it was an answer to prayer. I had prayed and prayed and prayed doing that dashing. God help me, get me out of this, please. I hated it. I could not stand what I was doing. I was thankful for it. Don't get me wrong. It was real and it was legit. And I was thankful, but I did not want to do it anymore because I wasn't here. I knew I was burning out my truck. I knew that eventually it wasn't going to work anymore and I couldn't find a way. And this is not the kind of thing that I'd stop for. It's not the kind of thing that I would have been like, hey, what is it you're talking about? I was the one that was scrolling. I was the one that was like, no, if you're on social media selling me anything, I'm not buying. I'm serious. I was the one that would say, no, I am not doing that. And that is exactly what happened. The 2 days before I lost my truck and my job, I was scrolling. And if you've heard this story, I'm going to tell it again and again and again, because there's so many people that I get the opportunity to talk to and they don't know my story and they don't know where I've been. So I have got to share that. I've got to share. I don't have experience. I don't have a degree. I didn't have any special equipment. I did this from my phone. Okay. I do this from my phone and I wish I would have found it while I was dashing, because I would have started this while I was dashing. I could have done this from my stinking phone on the road. You could do this in anything that you're doing right now and watch it. Listen, if you apply what you are going to learn in here, you apply these skills, you're going to learn how to sell anything online, because it teaches you high income earning skills called marketing. So you learn these marketing skills. I'm looking for my marker. You learn these One of my kids were in my markers. You learn these skills and you apply these skills to this business and watch what happens. You actually can start to earn money and learn at the same time. This is in the e-learning industry. What is that? Basically, you're learning skills. It's e-learning, like online learning, but it's a business. So when I have this board up here, which I should put on here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So 100% profit, because when we're promoting something like these programs, you make 100% profit. It's not MLM. It's not a scam, scheme, pyramid, whatever garbage. It's not that. When you're talking about a business that you own, there is nobody else. You get all the money. You make all the money. Nobody's going to take that money. Nobody sticks their hand in your cookie jar. It is your money. So when I say that's what I can make in a day, that's what I can make. I can actually make more. It really comes down to how many customers do you have? What are they purchasing? And that's where your income comes from. But there's no limit to your income. So I was limited. When I was dashing, I was limited. And if any of you guys are in the delivery, then you know this is a limited, you can only make so much. If you're working the 9 to 5, you know what that paycheck is going to be come Friday. You know what that's going to be every other week. And if you're living paycheck to paycheck, and like the day that you get paid on Friday, you're broke on Saturday. That was us. Like I literally would work my butt off and then have to take that money and put it on the rent. That is no way to live. I'm not saying that we don't pay our bills. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I wasn't making enough. Working 40 hours plus a week, I could not keep my head above water. I had to get help for utilities. I had to get help for food. All I covered was the rent. I put the gas in the car to go make the money to go pay the rent so I could keep a roof over my kid's head. And that's where we were. And that's why I was struggling. And that's why when I lost my truck and my job, I was like, man, what the heck am I going to do? And then when I saw this girl, I'm doing great now. Thank you, Mario. And I'm doing great now. Now I have a business. Now I am successful with a business that I get to be a part of. Like it's my business, but I was introduced to this through a girl scrolling on social media, just like you are. And I heard her, and the first time I heard her, I passed her. I was like, whatever you're talking about, I'm not interested. And I scrolled past, but I must have stopped just long enough that wonderful thing called the algorithm, it was like, okay, you listen to her just enough, so we're going to push her back out. And that's exactly what happened. And I saw her again, and this time I had no truck and no job, so I listened. This was about, I didn't know everything. I just knew I needed a solution, and I needed it immediately. I knew, listen, I wasn't going to go back to the work from home job search, because if anybody has ever done that, you are dealing. What are you doing? Can you guys stop? My kids are horsing around. Anyways, she was talking to me and she explained some stuff about this business. And I didn't want to go back to the work from home job search because we already know that was full of garbage. I'm competing against thousands of other people for one job that I didn't want to be stuck on a headset when I got kids. They were just, I don't even know what they're doing, fighting, arguing, or whatever. That my kids sometimes get loud. So you can't have a job where they expect you to be quiet. It doesn't work like that when you have kids. And it's a single family home, like a single income earning home. It is on me. I can't take the chance of taking a job where they say you got to be quiet. And then I got one of my kids that just go, ah, and scream for no stinking reason. That's what happens. That's what this life is about. So life as a mom, as a homeschooling mom. I love my life. I do. So I just needed something to fit into my life, and I found it. I believe God brought it to me because I was praying, I was asking, it took forever. And then when she talked to me about this and I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. That's it. I was like, tell me what to do. I will do whatever it takes so that I don't have to be on a phone, that I can make my own hours. If my children are sick, guess what? I get to be mom. I get to be present. I get to be here. So if you're struggling in your life financially, maybe with time, not having enough time, not having enough time and money, then this can help you. It can help you because it's based on a 2-hour workday. So what is your 2-hour workday? Let me explain to you what the 2-hour workday actually is. You guys on YouTube, you're going to see a little thing up on the screen, and that is what we're going to talk about. It's going to be the same thing I actually write on the whiteboard. So if you can't see it, that's what it is. It's the same thing. You guys have the same thing. The 2-hour workday is how we actually get time back. Now, I work my 2-hour workday. I learned in this program actually how to have my own community. So I'm actually building my income. I am actually kind of like creating my own little empire, which I am blown away by because I didn't see this coming. I didn't understand. You know, one thing I want you to think about, if you can think about this, is that sometimes it's just a lack of knowing. Sometimes it's just a lack of Wendy. Hello, Wendy. Sometimes it's just a lack of the what's the word I'm looking for? Like direction on how to go. You know that you're in a need. You know that you need money. You know that you need a way, but you don't know how to get there. Has anybody ever been there? Anybody ever been to that place where you're like, well, I have this need and I don't know how to fix it. I need an answer and I don't know where to go. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about being in a position where you're like, man, I'm stuck. I could not find a work from home job that would fit me and my kids. And then I couldn't just go do anything because what was I going to do with my kids? And so it was like this, I was stuck in this position and I couldn't figure it out. And then when I heard this girl, when I heard this girl talking, I didn't even know what I was getting into. All I knew was that I didn't have to be on the phone. And I'm telling you like it is. I had no idea what I was about to do. All I said was, can I do this without a phone? Can I be at home? Can I work from home? And do I have to have a degree or experience? I was scared she was going to tell me I needed a degree in something, or I needed fancy equipment, or I needed. This is like a dream come true. If you are needing a way to make money online, and you can actually, if you are the kind of person that is like willing to learn something, if you are coachable, you don't have to know tech. You don't have to be techie. It's not got nothing to do with anything. I just don't know what websites to apply at. Well, this is not a job. So work from home. It's a work from home opportunity. It is not a job. This is an opportunity. You purchase a program that kickstarts a business. We're talking about a business. I made an investment in myself. It is a proven to work business. I chose to invest in this. I had to borrow money to start. I borrowed the money, put it in, and I'm going to tell you this. I cannot believe what I make now compared to what I was doing for Dashing. When you get this, and you apply what you learned, you follow a step-by-step process. I made back my investment in my first sale, my very first sale. This is not the kind of business where you have overhead. This is not the kind of business where you have monthly expenses. This is not the kind of business that you have to go and take. In Canada, you could have a 7-year loss, okay? You could have a 7-year loss and write it off on taxes. We don't have a loss. We don't have to do anything like this. You can be in profit mode after your first sale. Sometimes it might take you 2 or 3 sales, depending on what you purchase, depending on what your first sale are. I promote 4 programs. Yes, it works, Wendy. It does. It does. It does. So when I promote my 4 programs, this is what I did. I purchased the legacy. It is the 9. Okay. 1, 3, 6, and 9. Those are hundreds. Those are the amounts of the programs that I promote. Okay. Now I chose the 9 because I was told that if I came in on the 100, that I would only be able to promote the 100. I didn't want to do that. I was like, no. So I just said, give me the top one and let's just do the top one. I am so thankful. I can tell you this, so thankful that I just started off at the 9 because that was my first sale, my second sale, my third sale, my fourth sale, my fifth sale. Finally, at number 6, it was not. But I can tell you this, my first 5 sales were 9. Now, do you understand what it's like to wake up? And I don't know what you do right now, but for me to wake up and see a 900 come in for me is life changing. It is like, wow, I can actually pay something. I can do something really quickly because it's a large chunk of money. So you can start saving up pretty quickly when you're receiving something like that. Now, community. Right now, it's a 30K in 90 days because that's 10K in a 30-day period. That is a goal, which is an achievable goal because it's only 12 sales, 11 sales and something, but 12 sales puts you at 10,800, which is crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. But what you got to understand is that it's not the amount of the money, it is the amount of the customers. When you're promoting something that is a high price point in demand program or product, you don't need a lot. So if I told you you had to go and do 900 of these, if you were only making a dollar, okay, you would need 900 customers, right? 900 customers. Do you understand? I promote 4 programs. In one day, I could have a 9, a 6, a 3, or a 1, or any of those. I could have 2 9s in one day. That makes it an $1,800 day. So do you understand? That's what? That is funny to me. And why would you come in here and do that and say that? Can't you go on your own live and do that? I think sometimes people are funny. Go on your own live, go on your own post. I don't want to block the word let, and it's not letting me get out. Hold on a second. There. Oh man, I love it. I think it's funny. Go on your own live. Go, can't you go on your own live? Anyways, so the 2-hour workday, let's go back to this. 2-hour workday. And you want to master this, okay? Give yourself some time. But as soon as you get started, start posting videos. Like get in. I know you're going to look around. You're going to understand. Get an idea about how to post a video and go and post. That's it. Get out there and get posting. Are you selling the same program you bought into? Yes, absolutely, Marsha. So I love what I do. I am so passionate about what I do. I believe in what I do. I love what I do. And I think that anybody that ever hears about this opportunity should do it because it can literally change how you live, change your outlook on life, change everything. Like this has had a bigger impact on me and my kids than I ever thought would. Like not only in a financial way, but man, when you're not stressed out, like I was stressed out, I was not in the mood to play. I was not in the mood to have fun. I was not in the mood to do anything else but worry and be stressed out over what am I going to do? How can you be happy when you're stressed out and sick to your stomach? What am I going to do? Like, no, I don't ever want to go back to that. I understand that people are there because I was there, but there's a way out. And I get so excited that I can tell people, hey, did you know? Didn't you know? Didn't you hear about this? How come you never heard about this before? Because this is literally saving my family, a family of 5. Now there's one less, so now there's 4 of us because my son just got married. But now there's 4 of us in the house. That's still a lot of people, okay? There was 5 of us. Now, anybody can do this. My son and his wife are going to start doing this as well because I'm like, man, you know what? That it's If you can pick up your phone and you can make a video, you can do this. Okay. You get a step-by-step process to follow. It's for beginners. This is for beginners. All we're doing is creating videos. Yes. Is there a, do you learn skills in this? Yeah, you got to learn the skills to create the videos. You will learn them. If you are willing to learn, then you will learn them. If you are coachable, now I'm mistaken that I made mistakes. Okay. But you also have to show up for this. Oh, and it's backwards. Nobody even told me it was backwards. Shame on you guys. 2-hour workday, 1 hour. The first hour is going to be creating that content. You will learn how to create it. You don't show up and just know. Nobody shows up and just knows what they're doing. I've never heard of that. So you do learn this because you're learning how to market. So you learn these skills and you apply these skills to the content that you're going to create. And it's like a business in a box. I was trying. Did I miss something? I don't know if I missed something. I'm sorry. I don't know if I missed something. Hey, Kim, how's it going, Kim? Kim. Okay. So yes, you do learn these skills. This is what you're going to master. You're going to master the 2-hour workday. To tell you it was, thank you. Alive. Kim, stop it. Okay. I love these guys. Alive. Okay. So, yes, you learn this. This is what you're going to learn to do inside the program. You're going to learn how to create the content. You're going to learn what a hook is. You're going to learn what call to action is. And you're going to learn what to put in those videos. I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't come in here and just go, I know everything. I knew nothing. Okay. I was just like you. I knew nothing. I didn't have a clue. And now I'm learning and I'm building a successful online business. I love what I do. I get to come on here and share it with you. If you want to start something that is proven to work, you're not going to try it. It's proven to work. The question really is, it comes back to you. Are you going to do the work? Because if you're going to do the work, the news is it works. That's it. It is not that hard. So you have a step-by-step blueprint to follow. You have a community of 50,000 people. If you have a question, get in there and ask a question. I also have my own community that I made because I wanted my people to go somewhere if they wanted to hear from me, if they wanted to talk to me, because the bigger it is, I understand that it's harder to actually sometimes the way this business is created is that it is a step-by-step beginner business. Okay. So you don't have to have a community. I'm just putting that out there. You don't have to. That's not the way this is made. But inside of the program, I learned that I could actually do that. And then I was like, oh, now I can have a Zoom for the people that purchase from me. So that's the reason I did it. I wanted to have a way that they could be a part of me, like helping them every week and mentoring them if they wanted that. So if you want that, it is there. Okay. Now I do that once a week. Right now we're small because it's a brand new community. So now is a good time to get in. And you can actually be in that if you've purchased a program from somebody else as well. So anyways, back to this half hour. The next thing you're going to do is post free ads. You need to do this. I can't stress this enough. It's not hard. You're going to copy 3 sentences and you're going to go inside of the program. There are 200 websites, 200 for you to pick from, or you can go find them on your own, that they're just inside of our program. You don't have to go digging. They're there, but you can go in our program. You can pick some of those. You can find an example of how to post a free ad. Okay. Go look for an example and then make it your own. What I want you to understand in this is that basically what you're going to do is you're going to follow the steps. Okay. You're going to follow all these steps, how to do this. And then you get to bring yourself into this, okay? Because it's really you that is doing the videos. It's you. People are going to get to know you. And these three things: know, like, and trust, okay? Once people know, like, and trust you, that's when they're going to purchase. That's when they're going to buy. When they know that you're real, when they know who you are, when they know, like, oh, I know, Brenda. Brenda's real nice. Brenda's on all the time. Brenda's not going anywhere. Do you know what I mean? It's not like you're just a fly by night. No, I'm not going anywhere. I've been here. I'm not going anywhere. I always go live. Today I didn't post videos, but don't tell anybody. Oh, where do I find the free ads and program? Kim, that's you're gonna have to go in the community. That's not for in here, girl. Go in the main community. I don't even know where to tell you where it is in the main community, but if you go and search, you might find it that way. Because I can't remember exactly where. But it's in your program somewhere. And I just can't remember where exactly. Or maybe you could just go in the main community and ask somebody, and somebody might be able to tell you faster. So that's why the community is good, because she's got a question and she could just go right straight into the community and ask, hey, where do I do that? Yeah, it's there. I just don't know where. I know it's in there. So, but somebody is always in that community, in our main community, all the time. We've got like hundreds of people sitting in there, and everybody is nice and everybody is friendly and everybody wants to help. I love that we have this, I call it familia, because they're family. They're like my family. I love it. Half an hour, what you're going to do, and this is important. Let me tell you why this is important. This is a free way to get your information out. So when you're posting your content on social media, right? When you're posting that content on social media, people are seeing it. It's there 24 hours around the clock. So at the end of the first month, how many videos are you going to have? If you're posting 3 times a day, how many videos are going to be out there? Anybody know? 30 times 3, 90 videos of you every single month. Every single month. Do you know what that means? You have 90 videos out there working for you, right? That's a lot. 24 hours around the clock. And you're being consistent in your message. You are sharing what you're doing. You're promoting programs, but the goal is to actually get people to go there. So when you're creating your videos and you're posting them, your goal, and you learn this in the program, you've got to get in the program, you got to learn. That's why I say, if you're going to be successful in this, there's 3 things that you're going to be successful. If you're willing to learn, you got to be willing to learn. You have to go through the program. You got to see, you got to get to the start, you got to go. Number 2, you have to be coachable. So if you're told in one of these programs, or if you're told in a mentoring meeting, and somebody like the Millionaire Mama says to you, well, your call to action should be like a positive short word, like yes, or I'm ready, or something like that in your end of your video. That's a call to action. You should have that. You need to go back in there and go, do I have a positive short word that I'm putting at the end of every video? Because that's part of learning. That's part of being coachable. If you're like, no, I don't, and I'm going to do that, then that would be, yes, I'm coachable. If you listen to that and you go, man, I don't need that. Yes, you do. You do need that. If you want to make any money, you do need that, because people want to be told, what do you want me to do next? You've given me the information, but you're not telling me where to go. People want to know, how do I go forward? What do you want me to do? So at the end of every video, you do a call to action. So if you're going to be willing to learn, coachable, and you got to do the 2-hour workday, you have to create the content and you have to post the content. Okay. It's important. So when you post these free ads, you're going to drive them back to your main platform. Plus, you're going to drive them back to your automated system, that 24-hour around the clock information place where they can purchase. So when they go here, when you go here, let me explain what happens. You put your email in, it is an automated system. You are able to purchase. You could purchase from me right now while I'm on my live. I wouldn't even know. It's automated. I wouldn't know till I got a notification. But that's how this works. So when I go to sleep tonight, when you go to sleep tonight, if you do this and you have a business, you could put your head on the pillow and wake up in the morning and have sleepy money. That's what this is. It gives you the opportunity to make money 24 hours around the clock. It's not on a 9 to 5 job, because we do our 2-hour workday and we allow our automated system to do the work for us. It's kind of like a silent partner that whispers to you every now and then and goes, "Psst, you got money," right? Who doesn't want a silent partner like that? Because I don't really hear anything from this person until I get money. And that's really what it's like. So in this half hour, you're going to respond to the comments. You will respond to any comments that are left on your videos, because you want the interaction. You want the engagement with people. You need this engagement. Some of you might go, why do people do that? I'm going to explain to you why. So why is not because we're trying to, make your life miserable or anything. The reason we say, like I'll say in mine, drop a yeehaw in the comments if you want more info. The reason why is because I'm on a social media platform and I need that engagement. You want that engagement. So I want somebody to go in the comments and go, yeehaw. And they're going to write that, right? Because I've just said, hey, go to my comments, drop me a yeehaw. So if somebody is serious and they want to know what I'm doing, they're going to go drop the yeehaw. I'm going to go in underneath that and I'm going to go, great. Just go to grannysgettingpaid.com and you'll get the details. And if you have any questions, send me an email. I will gladly answer your questions. That is how we get engagement. That is important for the media, the platform that we're on. That is why we do a call to action. That is why we need people to, if they're interested, that's exactly what they're going to do. So it's so vital that you have that call to action in every single video that you do, because you want people to comment. You want them to go and say something so that these platforms are knowing that there's things going on your platform. It's important, really important. So there's a reason why. There's a reason why we are instructed how to do what to do in this program. There's a reason why you're doing free ads. There's a reason why we use social media. Why? Because we're going where the traffic is. When I was talking about this earlier today, when you have a website, okay, you have to drive traffic to it. Okay. We come up and we show up on social media where there's already traffic. People are scrolling, 5 billion some odd are scrolling on social media, daytime, nighttime, anytime. All right, all over the world. This is not just a business for the States or just a business for Canada. This is a global opportunity. If you're in the Caribbean, you can do this. If you are in UK, you can do this. If you are in Australia, Canada, US, anywhere across the whole entire world, you can do this business. Yes, absolutely. I love that. I love that as a beginner, you can learn this, you can apply your skills, and you can build a successful business by just following the steps. That's it. It is not hard. Everything you need is inside. You get mentoring, you get the tools, you get the community, you get the programs, and then you get soaked into more. You are not paying monthly expenses. I don't pay any monthly expenses. None. Not at all. Not a little bit. None. Like, I love what I do. And then I get access to actually learning more, which is crazy to me that we don't pay monthly. I'm just saying it. I am saying it because we get to be in these meetings, and tomorrow's Tuesday. So there's going to be a legacy meeting tomorrow, which is my favorite meeting. So that is tomorrow. I don't know what time it is because I haven't checked, but Tuesdays are my favorite day because we get to sit with the millionaire mama who talks about things and teaches us how to build this successful online business, gives us tips, gives us tricks, soaks into us gives us more knowledge on how to do this, how to do it better. So it is so valuable to me to get that access to actually learn. And I get to help the people out that, have purchased from me. So I get to learn, I get to help them and give them my experience based on what I've done and what I've learned. But it's like this amazing, amazing community, and we get to constantly learn. And if it wasn't for that consistent learning, I wouldn't have known that I could actually make money, not only doing this, like this is my bread and butter, but I can learn how to do other things like affiliate marketing, like building my own community. My community, I didn't even know I could have a community. So you learn these things, and then you can actually help other people to learn to do the same things. And I'll be able to help my son. I'll be able to help my son, and I'll say, hey, man, you could actually create your own community eventually. Like, I wouldn't get him doing that right away, but he's got to learn how to do this for the bread and butter first. And then you expand, because then you have skills. So start off, do this, promote the programs, learn the skills first, because these skills are marketing skills. So you take the skills that you're learning, which you're using in your posting of free ads. You're using your skills here. You're using your skills here. These are going to bring the business. These are going to excel you. These are going to, along with skills comes earning. Okay. This is a learn and earn opportunity. It is amazing to me what you get to learn. And then you not only get to learn it, but it will increase your income, because you will become aware of what else is out there. As a beginner, you will have no clue, none at all. Did you know you could do affiliate marketing the smart way and the dumb way? There's two ways, smart way and not so smart. I shouldn't say that other one, but it's true. It is very, very true. You can learn how to make money. You can learn how to do digital products. You can learn, thank you for the, did I get a comment? No, I didn't. Okay. I was going to say thank you to subscribing, but I don't know who subscribed. I just see subscriber. Thank you, whoever you are and wherever you are. Thank you for the gift. Is that T? I'm going to call you T. Lazaro. T. Lazaro. T. Lazaro. Okay. So this is your framework for your 2-hour workday. Can you fit this into what you're doing now? Because if you can answer yes to that, if you can fit 2 hours in and put aside an hour for learning, you can change how you live. It is going to be a process. You have to work towards getting out of something you hate. You got to work towards something that you want freedom from. If you are not happy, if you are stuck in something that you don't like to do, whether that be a 9 to 5, whether that be a second job, there is an escape route. I say route. Some say route. I don't know what I say anymore. Route. I told you, half Canadian, half American. I mean, I'm born in Canada, but I live in the States, and soon to have my dual citizenship. So I'm a confused Canuck. Route. And then you got people in the north that say different things than in the south, and I'm forever gonna say pop. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't say soda. It sounds like 1940s. I'm gonna pull the soda thing. No, it's okay. It's okay if you say soda. I'm just gonna stick to pop. If you are not following me, be sure to smash that follow button. If you have questions, if you're scrolling through here and you're like, I just want to get started, because some people just tell me how to get started. Go to grannysgettingpaid.com, put your email in. You're going to see a video from the founder right away. It pops up. She's going to answer 90% of your questions. If she does not, send me an email. Say, hey, I don't understand this. Can you help me to understand? I will gladly help you to understand. I want everybody to know that you can do this. That's my 3 favorite words. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, because nobody can tell me that you can't do it. Nobody can tell me I can't do that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can learn something new. Yes, you can do this at any age. Yes, you can do this without tech skills. You can do this without a degree. Yes, you can do this without any fancy equipment. If you have a phone and you're watching on a phone right now, you can do this because this is a step-by-step process, a blueprint that you're going to follow as a beginner. So yes, you can. You can. Anybody can do this. The only thing that's going to stop you is you. And the only regret I have in this is that I did not start this out sooner. I should have started this 2 years ago, but I didn't know it existed. So you're not going to find this on a job posting. You're not going to find this except for on social media posting free ads, unless somebody boosts one of theirs by paying for it. We don't teach that. We don't teach that. Okay. But I am aware that there are some out there that do that. Okay. But what I'm saying is the blueprint actually works the way that it is. We have 102 six-figure income earners inside of this. 102. Yes, you can. I love that. I love yes, you can. Um, so, uh, anybody can do this. This can literally change how you live. So you just got to get in. You just got to apply what you're learning. You get help. I will help. You get a step-by-step process. Um, I don't know what else I can tell you because it is so beginner friendly to me and accessible. And if you are stuck at home sitting there wondering what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, this works. I mean, you just got to get in and do it. That's it. It works. It works for anybody that is willing to work. You've got to do the work. Nobody can do it for you. I wish I could do it for everybody. I cannot do it for everybody. We have to, I'm with you. I'm with you. I will support you, but I cannot do the work for you. You have to want this. I can encourage you. I can lift you up. I can help you be motivated. But ultimately, in the end, if you're not going to do the work, then I would suggest not even signing up because you have to do this work. You got to show up. It's not a get rich thing. Can you make money? Yes. Can you make a lot of money? Absolutely. You can make more money than you probably even can imagine. Because when I started, I was just like, I just need to pay the bills and pay the rent. Well, man, now I see the bigger picture. Now I'm like, wow, you can do so much when you actually just get like a one-time sale. And I'm like, that's crazy. And then when you think about this and you can actually hit 10K in a month, how can you do that? Because we're not promoting the dollar store marker. We are promoting high priced point that are in the e-learning industry that are teaching people these skills that they need. They take these skills and then you apply them to your business. You're going to build a business online with no monthly fees. Change how you're living, change what you're doing. If you don't do anything today, then you're going to be where you are next year at the same place, at the same time, doing the same stinking thing and probably complaining about it. Why? What am I supposed to do? I'm going to live like this for the rest of my life. Well, hey, you know what? If you are hearing this, you have the opportunity right now because if I didn't do something back then, I don't know where we would be. I really do not know where we would be because I was searching and searching and searching. And when I say I was searching, I was like looking for that needle in the haystack. And I could not find anything that would work for us. And I couldn't get anything. So when she came along, it was like a life raft. It was like this lifeline. I don't know what you want to call it. But when she talked about this, I was like, just give it to me. Just answer those questions, my 3 questions. She answered them. I started. I will never look back. I am eternally grateful because I get to tell other people. I get to tell you about something that works, about something that is changing my kids and I life, that is saving us. We were left with nothing. I had no job. I had no means to nothing. We were just left. I was blindsided, didn't see it coming. I tell people, if you don't have an income, if you are depending on somebody else for the love of God, please, find something. That's probably the wrong words. Just please find something. If you don't want to do this, I'm okay with that. But if you don't have your own income, you need to wake up. There's a wake up call, because I wish somebody would have told me, hey, wake up, snap up. If you don't have your own income, what are you going to do if this happens, if that happens? And we never think about what if. We wait till it happens and then we go, we should have. Man, no, do something today to protect yourself from tomorrow, because really you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You really don't know what you think you know. And that's reality. And I know you don't want to hear that stuff all the time, but I'm going to tell you, man, life happens, death happens, sickness happens, accidents happen. Are you prepared if one happens to you? And I would hate for you to say to me tomorrow, listen, man, I should have listened to you yesterday because this happened. Please don't. Please don't. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Because I want people to know that this is something you can do. Anybody can do this. You don't have to tell a spouse that you're doing this. If you're in a position where you need to make money, you can go for a walk. You can do your videos. You can have everything private. You don't have to tell the world what you're doing. If you're in a position where you need to be on the hush hush, then you can be on the hush hush. You can actually do this faceless. I'm not a big fan of doing it faceless. Okay. I'm not. Can you do it faceless? Absolutely. I just can't help the way that I can help with somebody that shows up with their face, because it takes you longer. Does it work? Yes, there are people that are in our community that are doing it. I just can't help the way I would like to help. That's why if I had the time to go and learn it myself and figure out how all that works, then I would help somebody. But I don't have the time. Yes, yes, amen. Why does that circle come there? So all I'm saying is that everybody needs to have their own income, have their own way to have money. It's not to cause division. It's not for that. It's just because life happens. And life happened to me. And I had 4 kids looking at me going, hey, mom, what are we going to do? And mom was like, in turmoil, like my whole world fell apart. And I thank God there was nothing wrong, but it was just a bad time in my life. So I don't want anybody to ever be there. And that's why I just kind of bring it up the odd time, that if you don't have your own income, please get your own income for your own good, for the protection of you, for the protection of your children if you have children. Sometimes we have grandchildren too that they need a little extra help sometimes. So when we have that money, we can help. So this is just something to think about. So there's the 2-hour workday. I'm going to give you guys 3 seconds to screenshot that in 3, 2, 1. Okay. It's almost time for me to jump off. Does anybody have any questions? My neck is hurting me for some reason. Does anybody have any questions that I can answer before we go? Let me quickly go over the programs for you, because I like to do this, because some people don't hear on my markers going. Some people don't hear about this, and everybody kind of just joins random spots and at random times through the lives. So I will explain. These. These are programs, okay, that teach you valuable skills called marketing skills. What is this one? Oh, DM, DP, and launch. Okay. I promote 4 programs. Here's the breakdown on the 4 programs. My number 1 selling program is a program called The Legacy. I'm going to give you little tidbits, okay? This one, now, you beginners out there, please don't get overloaded by this. I'm just saying this. If you want to promote these as a beginner like I do, then you're just going to turn around and promote the programs. If I told you tomorrow, hey, I want you to make me a video, I want you to do this, and this, I would tell you I could do it right now. So if I told you tomorrow, I want you to make me a video, and I want you to answer me if you could do this. I want you to create a hook. I want you to go, did you know? That's your hook. That would be your hook. Did you know? And here's the meat, which is the middle, okay? You can work from home, because this is one of my favorites, and it not be a job. Not, and I don't know if that's the right wording, be a job. 2-hour workday, and let's put 100% profit. There's the meat, okay? Now, would I throw in a little story there? I might say, hey, this program, what I do now, has actually brought me from dashing to being a stay-at-home mom. I'm 2-second thing. That's your meat. Then at the end of it, you're going to do a call to action. Drop a yeehaw. Drop a yeehaw. Okay? Do you think you could make a video tomorrow if I said, do this? This is exactly what I want you to do tomorrow. Can you do that? You think you could do that? Exactly this. Did you know? To start a video. Did you know? You can work from home and it not be a job. 2-hour workday, 100% profit. I went from dashing to having a successful online business. That's it. Then you're drop a yeehaw if you want to know more. That's it. That's it. Could try. Yes, you could. You more than try, Kim. You could do it. That would be a video. Okay. That would be a video. That's what I'm talking about. You're not going to know how to do this the very first day. Maybe not the second, maybe not the third. I'm going to tell you this. Practice makes perfect. We've heard it before. You're going to hear it again. Practice makes perfect. Time and time and time. And the more you learn, the better you're going to get. The more you learn, the easier it's going to flow. The more you learn, the more you're going to be able to do this without even thinking about it. It's going to be like second nature. Somebody was going through the drive-thru the other day, picked up their phone and made a video. Yeah, I'm going through the McDonald's drive-thru, and I just wanted you to know that I get to make my own hours. I can go to Mickey D's whenever I feel like it because I work from my phone. If you want to work from your phone and make money online, drop me a hey. Like, it is not hard. Don't make this. Lori. Hello, Lori. Thank you. Thank you, Wendy. You can do this. So you're going to learn these skills, but this is really what you're doing. You learn how to do this better. Not everybody is at the same point. Do not measure yourself up to me or anybody else. Please don't do that. I want you to get good. I want you to show up. I want you to be you, but have this little framework. And you're going to learn how to do this in the program. You don't show up in this knowing what you're doing. Nobody does. So give yourself a break, but that's what you're doing. You're going to create that video and you're going to post it. That's it. Next one. Okay, I'm going to try this again. I was just in a mentor meeting and they talked about creating the content and speaking about a pain point. I didn't even know what the heck a pain point was. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm not in any pain. What's a pain point? And you learn it. So don't come into this going, I don't know how to do any of that. Nobody did. Nobody knows. Nobody knows how to do this. You're going to learn this. You're going to be amazed by what you can learn. If you just apply yourself, you will be blown away by what you can achieve. I can promise you that. If you show up and you do this, you will see what will happen. You'll see what will happen to your skills, to your bank account. You will see what's going to happen because it is not a crapshoot. And I hate that term. I got to find another term, but I don't know one. This is already proven to work. It works. It's going to work for you if you work. Okay. So that's the breakdown. You can do that. You can do this. All right. So back to this. What are the programs? These programs, they teach you how to do the what to do. I will never, ever suggest this one. Why? Because you're going to have one website, your website with one program. Somebody's going to be like, man, don't you have anything else? Like, no, just this launches the business. And now I will say this. If you just want to get in, you want to get in and then you want to upgrade, that is something I'm a fan of. Do that. Get in there. And then if you want to upgrade, you have 30 days to do it. I'm going to give you 29 because on day 30, I don't want you coming to me, I forgot. And it's day 30, then we're okay. Because once you pass that, you got to pay full price. And nobody wants to do that. I don't want anybody to do that. So you pick a program, whichever program you come in on. And when I say come in on, that means purchase. If you choose the 6, you get the 6, the 3, and the 1. We're not purchasing each thing individually. Whatever one you have, that one you get to promote, and all the ones underneath that. Okay. Come in on 6, you get 6, 3, and 1. Come in on 3, you get 3 and 1. Now, here's the good part. How much of that do you think you get? Does anybody have any ideas? How much do you think that you actually make on that? Because I got people who, is this MLM or is this a pyramid or is this what? I'm going to tell you. I will tell you, okay? I'm not going to make you. Kim knows. Kim's got it. 100%. 100% profit. So what does that mean? I want to clear it up, okay? If you sell that, you make that. If you sell that, you make that. If you sell this, you make this. If you sell that, you make that. Yes, 100%. It is your business. You have to show up. You got to do the work. It's all there for you. You can do this. So it's 100% profit. The only other thing, why are you waving your arms around? What are you doing? Aren't you supposed to be in bed, mister? March your bum. Okay, sit down. Shh. $29 website fee. That is a one-time fee, okay? So they're going to make the website for you, $29. These all have plans, okay? So you need to just go in there and you'll see. But there are plans if you are located in the U.S. I'm really sorry, but if you're not outside the U.S., you have to pay the actual amount in whatever currency you have, okay? But that is the amount. The payment plan is available in the U.S. on those. This you have to have. There is no plan on that because this doesn't come to me. This comes to me. This would come to you directly. Nobody else. This goes to the people that make the website. The only other 2 fees you need are 2 things that go to these guys. Okay? If you've ever heard of those guys, the 2 fees go to those guys. Number 1 is a domain, a website name, and professional email. You need professional email. So this could be anywhere between 2 and 20 for the year. And this, it's not here. What am I saying? The email is going to be, I paid $23 for a year. So that's it. After you pay that, you're good to go. Okay. This and this are first. And then I would wait till you get into the community, into your program, and decide take some time. Think about what you want to call this. Ask people in the community, hey, what's your email or what's your website? Tell them what you're doing first. I'm trying to come up with a name for my website. And this is an idea. What should I call it? I'm thinking of this or what. Everybody wants to help everybody. Everybody is great. You will get help. I need professional help. Oh my gosh, Kim cracks me up. Okay. So that you can screenshot in 3, 2, 1. Okay. That's it. So, now if you want to get started, go to grannysgettingpaid.com. You will get all the info. I have a kid rolling around on a ball, and I don't know where the other 2 are, and it is late, and we have school tomorrow, so I have got to get off of here and get them into. Why do you have a coat on? It is cooking hot in here. Okay. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Have a blessed night. God bless you. Make sure you're following me, and I will be back tomorrow. Good night. Good night, Wendy. Good night, Kim. Behave yourself, Kim. Oh, she's so funny.